Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I thought I would sit down and do another video for you guys and gals, but let me get a sip of my water first, get my beautiful radio voice going. Let's talk about this. All right, one of the things that I have noticed over the years that I've done this, I've been calling out scam supplements in the industry being mostly a scam with some useful supplements, very small number. I've been doing this for over 12 years, okay? And one of the things I've noticed, people not only get defensive, I've been attacked. I've had people who literally have come at me with everything that they have and hated me, not even talking about the supplement companies who've done it, who've sued me over it. People have hated me for it. Like, I've caught flack. They get so defensive and so upset. And the reason is people don't want to hear that they have been made a fool of. Because I want you to think about that. If you have been conned out of hundreds or thousands of dollars over the years buying various supplements that you thought helped you in some way, or that you were convinced, even if later the meta-analysis, oh, it doesn't help at all with this issue. It doesn't. It's nonsense. In fact, it causes other issues. But the person spent a lot of money on it, and they took it, and they felt like they got results, even though it turned out they probably really didn't get anything from the supplement. Number one, you're attacking their personal bias. Number two, they take it as a personal attack because it implies that they're foolish. It implies that they're naive. It implies that they're easily taken in by con men. It also implies that they wasted a lot of money. All right, that is a major blow to a lot of people's ego. We have egos. All humans have egos, all of us. We don't like to be told that we're dumb. And that's how people perceive it. And if you're young and naive, I get it. You're not dumb. You were just taking advantage. If you don't know much about the area, you were just taken advantage of. If you've been training hard for 10 years and you see all this content and people like me and other people who've said this and provided the research and showed the data over the years, gone and researched it at some point to look and see, does this stuff really work? You may actually be dumb at that point. Let's just be honest. But by and large, it doesn't make a person dumb. It means that they've just got hoodwinked. And I think people need to understand when we bring these topics up, because not only that, but people are like, but all these people promote them. These people I look up to, these people I respect, promote all these supplements. And so here's the question I would ask you. Because this comes up, people's character gets brought up a lot as influencers. I've been attacked over some pretty strange accusations. But I digress. So if they've been promoting this stuff for years and years and it turned out it doesn't work, and then you suspect that maybe they had reason to know it didn't work and they chose to keep conning people, maybe they're not people you should be looking up to and respecting. Because guess what? Having a nice physique just means you have a nice physique. Just like when people get upset, they're like, oh, it turned out this football player is a really bad person. Well, what does it have to do with football? Like, in what world is that in any way related at all? Someone's morality and being a good person or someone you should look up to should have nothing to do with their ability to play a sport. You should look up to their ability to play a sport, their God-given gifts, their work ethic. Okay. Those can be things that we can respect and admire. And I don't see a problem with that. But don't transfer it over to them being a good person. Same thing with the guys pushing and selling supplements. People go, but they seem like such a nice guy. But then you've caught them as being scam artists. Okay, I'm going to ask everyone a very simple question. If you're not 12, so you've lived it a little while, let's say you're a grown adult, you have enough life experience to realize that there are con men, and you've met shysters and con men and people like that, right? In your experience, are successful con men really mean, irritable people? Are they a dickhead? Do they talk to you the way I do sometimes? Right? Are they? Or are they smooth? Do they come across as either a charming or a charismatic person? Do they come across as someone you can trust? Do they come across oftentimes as an honest, good person? Might even be good looking. Okay? Well, yeah, that's usually required to be a successful con man. So when people make these statements about this, these people who push and sell a lot of this junk, the thing that I would ask you, so what you're describing are the traits of a successful con man. Let me state that again. The things you're describing about this person, I really like them. I find them really believable. I believe that they're a good person. And they're selling me something. And they'll even explain sometimes why I don't need the money from selling this to you. I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. Okay. In your life experience, isn't that how a good con man? You just described a good, successful con man. Not meaning morally good, but you got good at the profession. That's what you just described. So why are you defending them? Why are people getting defensive? Look, if you got conned by somebody, why are you angry at the person who's over here saying, look, no, I mean, you got conned and you got took, you got a placebo effect. Hey, I'm literally looking out for your best interest. I'm not selling you anything with it. The only thing I'm selling is coaching services, and unless you need a coach, you're not going to hire me anyways. Okay. So I would ask the people, why do you get mad at the messenger? Why? And also keep in mind, this whole supplement industry is so ubiquitous, and it is so overwhelming. It has such a massive propaganda machine that it's easy to get sucked in, right? It's easy to get sucked in because it's everywhere. They dominate the fitness field itself. They dominate the fitness industry with the supplement industry, when in reality, most of the supplements should have nothing to do with fitness at all. Okay, they really don't. But it's dominated. It has become so pervasive that people have intertwined the two. So then it creates the assumption they're just part of fitness. They're just a necessary part of fitness. Of course we need this. Of course we need this vitamin. Of course we need that. Then you hear the soil's been depleted and we don't get enough vitamins and minerals in our vegetables. So we have to have this, right? That's a scam, by the way. I'm not saying there's not soil depletion and we don't need to do things with that, but the fact that you need the supplement because of it, that's a scam. It's one of the oldest scams in the book. That scam has been around longer than I have. Our grandparents fell for that scam. Okay? That's not even due to, the modern current 2020s soil situation. That's an old scam. That's how far back this goes, these snake oil salesmen. So don't get mad, don't get defensive. I have to have a pre-workout. No, you don't. You're addicted to it. Not your fault. You got sucked in. You don't need to defend these con men, and you don't need to defend your use of it. Just accept the fact, oh man, that sucks. Get mad at the people who scammed you. Okay? Get mad at the people who advertised it, who marketed it, who made it. That's where your anger should be. All right, guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys and gals next time.